Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the first crack at it in this one. The running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's complete on the right side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game. He's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Williams will pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So North Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of the defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
Man, I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is.
Let's it fly! And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offside. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Callum. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick strike complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Callow.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. The Yellow Jackets are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Fires downfield. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field. So the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Williams will pass. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Ramsey. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page. He gets the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Handoff to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Punts it out of the air. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The inside handoff. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Banks. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Williams will pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Finds the tight end. Runs through a tackle. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Got the quick pass. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Let's go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Tar Heels. First points of the day are on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, you'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He's now up to 58 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rush is on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, UNC! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense.
There he goes down the right side. The tag, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, North Carolina! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understand.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the offense out of the field to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down. Got his man up the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Got it in the middle, it's Ramsey. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Snowed under by the defense.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Williams will pass. Finds his big tight end. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw again. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Callow. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They want that clock to run. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Williams looking for a man. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now adjusting. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They want to get this defense on its heels. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Snap in the shotgun. Clicking, breaking down. And they cannot keep the pressure off the quarterback, and that is a costly sack for this offense. to swing it on second down. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Williams will pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A field goal is not top of the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.